I'm at Rockbridge Memorial State Park today in Missouri. See if I can find a couple of trails to hike. Alright, I'm parked over here. I'm at this Icebox trailhead. I'm gonna go up here and get a few miles in, see what I can find. Nice little creek. Yeah, it looks like you have multiple paths you can take. I'm gonna go up this way, see where this leads. And you see where the goes up through the trees there. That's kind of cool. A little bit of an overlook here. Another overlook here. A long ways down. I'm kind of just taking the high road around the caves. I'll drop down there here in a little bit and check them out. I didn't realize this was all boardwalk around here. Alright, dropping down. Get sun's right in my shot. That's where I just was a little bit ago. All right. I'm having to use my iPhone light to kind of illuminate the area here. Probably can't see anything. Alright, I'm gonna start heading back up and get out of here. Alright, I came to another overlook here. I guess this boardwalk goes around the entire top of the cave system. You see it just go through the woods there. Yeah, this thing's pretty cool. There's a view from the other side. Just walking up the creek a little bit. That's pretty cool. Try not to get my shoes wet. I gotta work tonight. Alright, I'm gonna head back and see if I can get some miles in. Well, apparently the time to come out here is Wednesday, about 2 o'clock. So there's nobody out here really. Let's see here. There's some information board there. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get a few miles in before I gotta go to work tonight. Looks like they had a whiskey distillery here in the 1800s. Burnt down 1889. This trail has old logging road vibes to it. Hog's Graveyard Cave. Looks like they have it all chain linked up. Can't get down in there. There's a little bit of fall color over here. Just a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna knock out this high ridge trail real quick. I think I'll get the uphill out of the way first. So this is actually the next day when I was over at the Devil's Icebox and the Sinkhole trail. I just decided to come back over here and knock out a couple of other trails. We'll see how these two go. I just dropped down here to the creek. Got a little bit of flow. Alright, looks like I'm starting to climb up here. I'm almost to the top. I was kind of expecting some views up here, but this grass on the side of the trail is taller than me. Can't really see much. Alright, I'm dropping back down to my car. I don't have to be to work till 7 tonight, and it's 4, so I think I have time to get one more small trail in. Alright, there's the parking lot. Alright, I decided to knock out this Grassland trail real quick. Looks like it's only a couple of miles long. Alright, we'll see how it goes. Very wide mode section here. Man, this thing's like a 2-lane highway. So I mapped this on my Gaia app, and it said there was like 38 feet of elevation gain and like 50 of loss. So pretty flat trail. Should be able to do it pretty quick. A little bit of a dried up pond here. I didn't expect all the forest, but it's really pretty through here. I'm almost back to the car. It only took me about 45 minutes to do that trail. So not too bad. It's pretty flat. But I gotta get ready, get to work, get something to eat. So until next time.